Hi, today we're going to make a special dessert you could use for Christmas or any time that you want a nice dessert, nice way to finish your meal. We're going to make mini cheesecakes, and it can be served with a number of different toppings. They'll be baked in muffin tins, so they're bite-sized, individual servings, and that makes it nicer if you want to have two. So we'll start by making the crust, which is very simple. I'm just going to take 1 cup of graham crumbs and mix that with 3 tablespoons of melted butter. Couldn't be much simpler than that. You don't need to add any sugar because the crumbs are sweet already. It's a little tricky to get the same amount in each one, so I find if I use a scoop or something similar, they will all get a similar amount in them. So I'll just use a scant scoopful in each one. And I found the neat way to do it is just use a little shot glass or something with a small diameter that will fit right in and press them down. It works a lot easier for me anyway than using a spoon to do it, or a fork. We're going to use this mixer to combine the ingredients for the filling of the cheesecake. I've got 2 bricks of 250 grams each of plain cream cheese. And I've got half a cup of granulated sugar. I measured it ahead of time, so we'll put that in. And we'll use a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Nice and fluffy. This is mixed up nicely, so I'm going to turn it off and I'm going to start adding the eggs. First I'll crack one and add it. And then we'll just let it combine for a few minutes before adding the second one. Very, very simple recipe, this one. And, it doesn't take long to make, and it only takes 20 minutes to bake in the oven. So here's the second egg. The filling is now smooth and all mixed up together, and I'm going to use a scoop to fill these muffin cups. A little messy. Can't put quite a full scoop in these. They don't rise when you're baking them, so you don't need to leave that extra space like you would when you're baking muffins. I find with this size muffin cups, I actually have to do a few extra ones because it makes more than 12 of these medium-sized muffins. And there's always a little cleanup required at the end. Put them in the oven. It takes about 20 minutes for them to bake, and you bake them just until they're barely set on the middle, so you don't want a dark crust on the top. And when you move them, or if you touch them lightly on top, you will find that they don't wiggle. They're fairly firm. So now into the oven for 20 minutes at 300 degrees.
So the cheesecakes are done, and we have our blueberry syrup, our clementine cranberry syrup, and our caramelized apple syrup. I'm gonna try the blueberry first.